What is one of the easiest ways to make money on Etsy? Personalized laser engraved products. Now, you could go a couple of ways with this: print on demand laser products or your own laser products, and I highly recommend starting with your own. And today we are back with one of my Ultimate Etsy course students, Ronnie, and she won our laser giveaway sponsored by Xtool, and she's been adding laser engraved products into her print on demand and digital shop on Etsy. And I'm really excited to give you an update on how that's going, and also another product that she identified that would do well on Etsy. We're gonna show you exactly how she makes this product, how she photographs it, how she lists it, and throughout this video, I'm going to answer questions that you've sent in on how to create a laser business on Etsy. I think a lot of people get overwhelmed by the idea of having a laser, but this Xtool F1 is portable, it's small, you can literally move it around your house, put it on a desk, put it on your countertop, and it is perfect if you're getting started with a laser. Lasers really are the most profitable tool that I have seen on Etsy in the last 8 years. And these products are one of the highest margin categories you can find on Etsy. This is because you can take something that is just an ordinary item, you can add personalization, and that increases the value exponentially.
I am just barely scratching the surface of what the F1 can do, but even just adding the personalization to ready-made items is going to be a game changer for my holiday season. And I'm really looking forward to getting a handful more products listed for Q4. I just know that it's going to help my average order value go up. And I've already got a handful of designs that I like that have been used on other products, whether it be tote bags or clothing items, that I know that I can adapt quickly to other items that I can personalize. And it's going to be a really, really nice addition to my shop as a whole.
A lot of people think, oh, laser products, that's going to be so overwhelming. I'm going to have all this inventory. It's going to take up so much space and so much time. This could take literally 60 seconds per order. You do not have to have a lot of craft supplies. You can literally simply stock blanks or purchase blanks as they're ordered and stick it in the laser to customize it. It's literally that simple. And I know this because I've done this for 8 years myself. We have had many laser businesses go through our program, and they are typically the fastest growing businesses that I've seen. We have had other students get up to $100,000 months. We have had students go from 50 sales to 5,000 sales within 5 months. And there's so many more stories like this. Ronnie's situation is interesting because she's a mom of 3 and she's doing digital and print on demand. So we saw her make the jewelry box, we saw her make the leather notebook, and today we are going to see her making a tumbler. With tumblers, a lot of people think, oh, I can't do drinkware with my laser because I don't have the right rotary attachment and I don't know how to do metal. Oh, I'd love to do a Stanley cup, but I don't want to mess up a, $60 cup. There's so many ways you can get into drinkware at a low cost. And today Ronnie shows us one of these ways, and it is by engraving the lid of a glass can tumbler.
All right, so for this product, I've got a tumbler here that I want to engrave the top. So I'm gonna open this up, put this in here, and we're gonna frame that up. And then I'm going to go to the framing over here. And this is way too big of a canvas, so I'm gonna actually crop this. So I'm gonna get the graphic all organized here, make sure that I've got the material selected. I am gonna put this we're gonna try this out as the basswood plywood. And we'll go back to that layer. You know what, I'm gonna do 2 passes here. And I'm gonna frame that out again. Just framed out down in the corner here. And go like that. Call that good. Stop framing. I'm gonna blow that up a little bit. So in theory, the straw hole fits right about over here. Stop framing. I'm gonna close that down. Start there. I'm gonna hit the button and let it do its thing. This one is gonna do a 2 pass, over and back. Now I've got a unique tumbler with a personalized top. This is going to be something for somebody who likes a little bit more of a minimalistic approach, where the tumbler itself is not engraved in any way. It's just a fun color. So these tumblers will be something that's a little bit more of a minimalistic approach to the personalization, which is, I think, a fun option for those who are looking for something that's just a subtle personalization.
So you can see how Ronnie does this with her laser, and it looks like this is one of those color changing cups as well, which is very trendy. And imagine she could even create another listing with just custom lids as an add-on. Like maybe people want to switch out the lids for different times of the year, for different kids. Maybe this is how parents will keep track of whose cup is whose. And we can see the way she photographs this is really beautiful, because you can see it's kind of like on your phone, it would be called portrait mode, where it blurs out the back and it really puts the focus on the product itself and on the engraving. Really great choice to go with natural light for this photography, because it will show the color and the detail in the most genuine way possible. How do you choose the right laser for your needs? You want to decide what materials you're going to cut. For example, if you want to cut acrylic, some lasers only cut certain colors of acrylic. I know it's weird, but just because it cuts acrylic doesn't mean it will cut every color. If you're looking at doing metal, right, you're going to want to have the right attachments. If you're doing wood, or if you're doing maybe a thicker material that you want to cut all the way through, you want to make sure that the power of that laser is strong enough. For example, the X-Tool F1, this is the fastest portable laser. There's the diode laser and the infrared laser. So it tells you which one to use in this F1 on which materials. So it does paper, glass, cardboard, cork, food, acrylic, wood, leather, rubber, and rock with the blue diode laser. And with the red infrared laser, it would do silver, platinum, aluminum, titanium, plastic, acrylic, brass, gold, stainless steel, and iron. What I love about the F1, by the way, is the smoke-free built-in fan. So you can do this inside. For example, my laser, we have to have the garage door open and it's just puffing out smoke. This, on the other hand, is fantastic if you are in an apartment, in an enclosed space, and you don't want to have all these fumes or smoke. Now, what are best practices with SEO with laser products? A lot of people don't necessarily understand that something is laser engraved. So do not be putting the word laser in your SEO. That's not going to be something that is necessarily valuable. Now, engraved, using words like keepsake, but engraved alone is just fine. Now, in your descriptions, you might want to specify that it is laser engraved for a long-lasting design. This is not vinyl or paint or sublimation, anything like that. How do you handle refunds and returns for custom engraved products? What you want to have is a great shop policy to cover your butts, okay? And this is a policy that could say something like, due to the handmade nature of this item, no returns or exchanges are allowed, something like that. And you should also say, once an order is placed, within 6 hours, it is no longer cancelable since production is underway. And you want to make sure to stick to that. That way you don't get someone canceling an order 48 hours later when you are taking it out to your mailman. How do you protect your designs from being copied? It is very difficult to do that. People will try to copy them, but I would say instead of focusing on the people chasing your success, look ahead at how you can become a market leader with new products. If people are copying your images, you can get that shut down really quick. No problem there. But if they're just using your designs as inspiration and doing something very similar, there's very little control you have. So my best advice is to not focus on the people chasing you down, right? Trying to ride your coattails. Winners will focus on the right things, and the right things are in front of you, not behind you.
We learned a lot in the course about the framework, the types of product mix that you have in your shop to really maximize your results. And I know that this laser is going to help me get there with the personalization option of so many different types of materials, different products. And I just know that it's also going to help the average order value in cross-selling items as well. We hear a lot about that in the course, and it's been super helpful to put this into practice now having a machine like this. So far, the only challenge that I have encountered with the F1 is the size or the shape of an item that I'm looking to engrave. It really just means that I got to be a little bit more creative in the design, and if I'm lasering it all at once, or if I have to reposition it to add a little bit more to the design. But other than that, it's still amazing how much it can do. It really is super easy. I learned that I can master this technology and that I really don't need to have a lot of knowledge to put it in place right away. The fact that I can find ready to use items and simply enhance them by adding personalization or a fun design is really amazing. It seems like a daunting thing to start using a laser, but it really isn't. The F1's ease of use and the fact that it's as small and as compact as it is makes it super easy.
I hope this has been helpful. If you are starting a laser-based business, if you have any questions about how to make a lot of money with a laser on Etsy, let us know, reach out. It is definitely possible. I'm seeing huge success every single month with our students who have laser-based businesses. And thank you to Xtool for sponsoring the video. If you'd like to learn more about which lasers we recommend specifically from Xtool, definitely check the description and we will be linking those there. We will be linking different price points as we have students with each of these lasers, and we have seen how reliable and how consistent the performance of these lasers are. And if you'd like more videos about laser-based businesses, we'd be happy to make more. Just let us know. All right, guys, we'll see you all in the next video.
I've gone from about $1,500 to $2,000 in revenue a month to currently, before the month's finished, $4,200 in revenue. I only joined multi-six-figure Etsy Blueprint about 4 weeks ago now,